Hello everyone. Today we start the practical number 5, and the title of this practical number 5 is Validate Login Procedure for E-commerce Application. We all know the e-commerce application. What is the e-commerce application, and the e-commerce application performs which operation in that. Okay, so this is the one of the application provides us to the users, where user login this application and access the services to provide the e-commerce. Okay, in this e-commerce application, in this practical, the trainee will understand the operations of the login procedure for e-commerce and design the test cases to validate its functionality. Okay, we in this practical we discuss the which are the login procedures for the e-commerce, and the which are the design cases to implement, or which are the test cases generated to validate its functionality. Okay, so in that here is the test cases. Okay, so in that these are the parameters. Okay, first is the test case ID, then second one is the test case name, then prerequisite and steps, input data, expected result, actual result, and statuses. Okay, these are the parameters. Okay, we all know that these parameters, and by using this parameter we discuss the test cases, or we generate the test cases. Okay, by using these parameters. First test case 1 is the registration page. Prerequisite the open the registration page, then step is navigate to registration page. Okay, then second test case is the name. Okay, here the prerequisite, the most important prerequisite is the internet access and the browser. Okay, so here is the test case number 2 is the name. Then prerequisite is the open the registration page. Okay, before the login we register this e-commerce application. Okay, so here is the prerequisite is the open the registration page, then provide the valid name in string. Okay, we provide here name in a string format, not the number format. Okay, so here input data is the example of this name is the Rutuja Patil. Okay, this is the input data. Okay, expected result is the name should be accepted. If we enter this name, then the expected result is this name should be accepted. Okay, the actual result is we check the name is accepted or not. If this accepted, then test case pass. Okay, here is the actual result is the entered name is accepted. Okay, then status is pass. Okay, then test case number 3 is the email address. Prerequisite open the registration page. Open the registration page. Okay, then step is the provide the valid email address. Then input data is the rutujapatil@gmail.com. Then expected result is email should be accepted. If here email is the in the email we not enter the @sign, then email is not accepted. Okay, the expected result is email should be accepted. The actual one is the if email should accepted, then status is pass. Okay, so here is the actual result is entered email is accepted, then status should be pass. Okay, then the fourth test case is the password. We enter the password in that. Okay, so prerequisite is the open the registration page, then step is the enter your password, then second is the password must be 6 character long. Okay, then input data is the RPP 211. Okay, so the condition is that the password should be in 6 characters. Okay, 6 character, that is the size of this password is 6. Okay, so expected result is password with the at least 6 characters should be accepted. If this we enter the only the 6 character, then it accepted, otherwise it not accepted. Okay, here is the actual result is password is accepted, then status is pass. Then the test case 5 is the re-entered password. Okay, in every application or in every registration there is a one option in that. Okay, that is the re-entered password. The re-entered password is matched to the original password. Okay, so open the prerequisite is the open the registration page, then step is the re-enter password entered in password field. Okay, so input data is RPP211, expected result is re-entered password should be accepted. The actual result re-entered password is accepted, then status is pass. Then the sixth test case is the create account. Okay, prerequisite is open the registration page. Step click on the create your account button. Okay, there is option in that is we click on this button, that is create your account button. Then it create the account, that it create our account. Okay, input data is click event is occurred. Then expected result is account should be created and go to the application website page. Okay, after the account created we go to the application page. Okay, we will go application page, then actual result is as per the expected. Okay, if we click on the button, then it go to the application website, then is status is pass, otherwise it is fail. Then test case number 7 is the sign in. Open the registration page, prerequisite is to open the registration page. Then step is if already have an account, then click on sign in button. Input data is click event, then expected result is click, it should go to the sign in page. Okay, then actual result is it goes to sign in page, then status is pass. Okay, so here the in e-commerce website, here we this test cases is only for the registration of the e-commerce website. Okay, and after the registration we sign in this e-commerce application. Okay, this 7 if you add in this if you add the test case in that. Okay, here we you add the test cases, that is test case number 8, 9, 10. Okay, so in practical number 5, here is the okay, the practical number 5 is for the performance testing. Okay, so what is meant by performance testing? The performance testing gives the client very important information about their applications or software. Okay, so the advantages of this performance testing is it is the crucial to make your application faster, more stable and the more scalable. Then it helps the test the quality of the code, and it helps to test the quality of the function. Okay, so if any doubt in this, please contact me. Thank you so much. Thank you.